Welcome back, everyone. It's Trinisha with the St. Mary Parish Library System, and today I have a really cute craft that we're going to do. Today we're going to be making arrow dream catchers. Okay guys, so you're going to get your little craft bags, and you're going to have everything you need for this craft inside it except for tape and glue. And I would recommend using hot glue for this craft only because it holds better and it dries quicker so that you won't be waiting for everything to dry. So you're going to get instructions. Inside the big bag, you're going to have 2 pieces of white felt, 6 wooden beads. You'll get 1 piece of brown twine. You'll get a very long piece of white string, and you'll get 2 short pieces of white string. You'll also have a little bag with feathers in it, and you're going to have your dream catcher in this one as well. The feathers are going to vary. You'll have different colors. I didn't get specific with colors, so you'll just have different colors. You're going to have 10 feathers. Alright guys, so let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take whatever 3 feathers that you want to be at the base of your arrow. You're going to take 3 of those, and then you're going to secure it with tape. So I'm going to get it blue, white, and I'll do a pink. Okay, I'm going to bundle those together like that. Grab a piece of tape, small piece would work, and I'm going to press it down there, and I'm going to wrap it while I'm holding it. It doesn't have to be super fancy or tight, because the next step, we are going to come around that tape with brown twine, and we're going to wrap it around to cover the tape. Alright, once you get it to the end, you're going to place 1 tiny drop of hot glue to secure it. Okay, you have the end of your feather. Now, next we take the 2 white pieces of felt that makes triangles. We're going to place our stick on it, put a tiny bit of hot glue to secure it in place. And then I'm going to put some more hot glue to secure the top one over it. Alright, so that's the base. Now the next part. We're going to set our long hanging string to the side, and we're going to start with our 2 small strings. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take a feather and secure it to each of the ends of your string. So you're about to use 4 feathers, to be clear. What you're going to do is take a piece of tape and do the same thing you did with the end of your arrow. Okay, now that's pretty ugly, so let's make it pretty. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of those wooden beads, we're going to put it onto the string, and to make that easier, being that the ends sometimes fray, you can put a tiny piece of tape there as well so that it can slide on easier. Go in the hole. Got it. And you're going to slide that over where you put the tape at the bottom of your feather. Just like that. You're going to repeat this process for the next 3 feathers. When you get to this end, you want to put your bead on first because there's no other way to do it once you secure the feather. So I put my little bead and I'm gonna wrap that with tape to secure. And the feathers can get in the way and make your tape less sticky, but that's fine. You can just put a little bit more over that. Boom. Okay, that's one. Now let's continue. Now that we're done with those two, we're going to grab our hanging string and we're going to do the same thing. First, let's secure these. There's a reason I'm going to do this first. Now, to secure it, all you have to do is you're going to take it, place it over like that, and you're going to wrap it one more time. And you can adjust the height of your feathers however you want them to hang. I'm going to leave them like that. I'm going to place a piece of hot glue here, and then I'm going to push them back together to secure them. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. The placement can be about a 1/2 inch from the ends. That way you keep everything even. So wrap it around once and then we're gonna wrap it twice. Place a piece of glue right there to secure it. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do the last string. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna, next step before we secure our hanging string, we're gonna place this one right where we want it. So you're gonna get this cardstock dream catcher and just gonna put a tiny piece of glue, bit of glue in the middle of your stick. And you're gonna place it there and kind of roll it to wrap around the stick a bit. Okay. Now, last step, let's secure our hanging string. It's up to you on how long you want it to hang. So the placement of where your feathers would hang is clearly up to you. I'm gonna try to go in between these two feathers here. So I'll just pull until I get it where I want. That's a good height. Now I'm gonna take this string and I'm gonna wrap it around and go over that hot glue spot. That way it doesn't move. Okay? Now I'm gonna do the same thing for this side. About midway in between these two end feathers. It can kind of get in the way a bit. Now, when you wrap this one, you're actually going to have to come underneath feather. So let's place the glue first on how high I want it, which is about here. That way it doesn't move. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to come over all these feathers on the end this way. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna put a little bit more hot glue. Okay. Last but not least, I am going to place one more feather. That's why you have 10. I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna put it right here in between these feathers. I'm just gonna put a little tiny piece of glue on the back and place it on. All right, there you have it, folks. Your arrow dream catcher. And I'm gonna close out and say, go bold in the direction of your dreams. Thank y'all for attending.